Hello, this is DmRobG, and welcome to DmRobG Reviews. This is actually one of my favorite shows. I have seen it before, but I haven't seen it in years. So my reactions to some of these will actually be both genuine and two relating to some of the newer seasons that I'm more familiar with. Like this episode, The Secret of Turtle Bay, I haven't seen it since it was on Adult Swim. And that was maybe 5-6 years ago, and I don't like to admit that, but I will. And I actually can't wait to share some of my perspective that is actually going to be both past and present, where I can see what I like now and what I came to not like later. I know there's a large glare on my face, I am right by a window, and it is daytime. No matter what, I cannot get that frickin' sun out of my eyes, so let's begin. I like this animation style.
Master, I have news of Dr. Venture's latest invention. Yesterday's New York Herald, science section.
Thank you, Kikai. You have served your master well.
Wow, thanks. You totally got the kink out of it. And hey, I don't want to smoke anymore either.
Okay. One thing I like is absolutely how they play with the stereotypes. Like the stereotype they just did. It's a well-known trope of the Japanese Yakuza to be this mysterious group that's going to kill their own men, which they are, and they are mysterious, but the fact that he got up and said, "Oh wow, man, I feel great," is absolutely fucking hilarious. And one thing that does end up happening is that I tend to either talk over the title screen or move over it because the title screen is copyrighted. I love the throwbacks to the old 60s, 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s cartoons. Like, all this is something you would absolutely see in the original Johnny Quest, which was something like 70s, 80s? Like that eye, that animation style, the way the military is right there in the, both in the background and in the corner of the screen. And if you look at the background, you can see where the eye is clearly placed over the background. That old technique is something that was common in Scooby-Doo and Adventures of Johnny Quest and basically any adventure cartoon from this era. Because of the way they'd have to film it, they literally filmed it with layers. The background is a single layer. That eye is animated as a different layer. This group in the foreground right here is a different layer. So you have one layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, 4 layers roughly all in this one shot. That walking eye, yes. That walking eye and the way it glows, all different effects on all different layers. You can see how the eye moves independently of any of those backgrounds. That was an animation choice designed to cut down on the amount of labor it would take. All combined with technology from the 2000s.
Scamp! Here, boy! Here, Scamp! God, we've searched the whole compound.
Twice? Where could that rascal have gone? We've got to get packing if we want to be on time for our trip to the big city.
Yeah, we don't want Pop to get sore at us. He's sure on a tear this week.
He's just excited about exhibiting his new invention at...
I love their old-fashioned, old-timey way of speaking. This would be what, 80s? 50s, 60s, somewhere around
the
there?
United Nations is all.
See,
Is all?
Pop knows where Scamp's gotten to.
Good thinking, bro of mine. And I thought I was.
Don't they find
Scam's
Scam's dead in a later
Ma
episode?
ventured and raised no fools.
We don't have a mom, Hank.
Hank kicks a rock.
Last
What?
one to the hangar's a rotten banana.
You're a rotten banana.
I love that 80s futuristic tech. 50s tech.
Wacky noodle. Gorilla butt. Hey, bro.
And I do have to end up cutting some of these because they have copyrighted music. Like, I love Brock's rock music. It's a good intro. The way he has his face steeled up.
Seen, Dad?
What?
Brock, come in, Brock.
Yeah.
Brock, come to the lab at once. I've just made an incredible discovery.
Remember those prehistoric bones we found out at the Moroccan site? Well, it turns out your hunch was correct. They aren't dinosaur bones as we thought after all. They're robot bones.
What?
Yeah, great.
The fuck?
I'm kind of busy here. I gotta load all your science crap onto the X1.
Oh, well, there's plenty of time for that. You really have to see this to believe it.
Plus, like, I really don't care.
Oh, okay.
I love that tough guy
I'll
mystique
just
they have
continue
going.
my work here.
It would actually wear down if they kept up with it. I like the fact they gave him personality later on.
And then I'll be down to help.
Oh, and if you notice how stiff he is, how he doesn't move like he does, how he's not as fluid in later seasons, that's a callback to 50s animation style. The psychosis
Hey,
they keep
Bob.
putting him through.
Boys.
That's funny for a
We
bit.
looked
It
all
won't.
over and we
If
can't
they
find
kept
Scamp,
going
Pop.
for it.
Have you seen him?
Scamp? Well, of course I have. He's right over there.
He's all inside out.
Dean, you're supposed to be the smart one. You know your father would never turn Scamp inside out. I've simply removed all of his skin.
That's not any fucking better.
Jeepers.
Scamp's an integral part of some groundbreaking research I'm doing for a major cosmetics corporation. You see, their test animals are always expired.
Wait a minute. Thought occurs. Hank's horrified, and Dean's like horrified, intrigued. Horritrigued? Horritrigued? Is that a word? Horritrigued? But you got Hank completely terrified, and Dean is absolutely interested yet horrified. I believe, man, they have this really deep lore going on that they built on. Like even now, in season 7, I could see right now how they would later move it to where Hank is the one off doing his own thing, and Dean is the one taking off to Dr. Venture.
He's all
Eventually.
inside out.
Dean, you're supposed to be the smart one. A major cosmetics corporation. You see, their test animals are always expiring before they can finish performing all their super important makeup experiments on them. So your father is perfecting a way of keeping them alive longer.
But Pop.
Hank, you like pretty girls, don't you?
And how?
Well,
God.
pretty girls need cosmetics. How do you think
no.
they get so pretty?
I love how the Doctor's straight from the 50s. Like, it's outdated, but that's kind of the point.
So the next time you see an attractive young lady, and you're sure to see plenty in New York City, you just think of old Scamp over there and all he's done for pretty girl science.
Isn't animal testing actually really bad? Because you can get some of the same results, but at the same time, they're not as accurate because dog skin isn't exactly comparable to human skin.
Stay back, Doc. Another one of those mummies got stuck in our landing gear.
Dares to desecrate the sacred tomb of...
Oh my god! And now you can see the real parody where, oh god, I forget who Brock Sampson's modeled after. Race. Okay, that's it. Where Race Bannon would like get into a fight. By the way, Johnny Quest 64 through 65, where Race Bannon, the original guardian of Johnny Quest, would get into a fight. Brock just kicks him in the balls. He causes him to scream. You can see teeth. Oh God! That screen is shaking.
Little chin music, Brock.
Well, that ought to take care of that.
Look, Brock still ain't done with him.
That's showing him who's boss, Bracco!
Was that really necessary?
You have to defile a mummy completely or they come back to life, you know that.
Yes, of course. Hold the phone, what's this? Why, this isn't an ancient mummy at all. These are just ace bandages and toilet paper. Looks like a lot of things weren't quite what they seemed on our last adventure. Eh, Brock? Stop that! Go pack, damn it! Go!
You can really see how they were just experimenting and beginning in this.
Dr. Thaddeus Venture. He's been a thorn in the Monarch's side for far too many years. But all that is about to change. In a moment, you men...
Costume's so over the top. I can't remember how bad it was. It got so much better later on. Ooh. I'll need to keep an eye on those ears and that mustache. Like, I know a lot of the changes they made were to make animation easier.
...will be launched into the Venture compound inside this ingeniously modern Trojan horse. My false meteor will land safely inside the Venture's security perimeter, looking for all intents and purposes like a real meteor. Dr. Venture's legendary scientific curiosity will naturally get the better of him, and when he immediately drills open the cosmic mystery, he'll get a face full of men! My men! Loyal foot soldiers in my war...
I get where they went for with this fluffiness, with the little fluffiness of the costumes. I like the newer henchmen costumes better. One, it's smoother, so apparently a lot easier to animate. Two, they look less ridiculous and more serious, which would kind of fit the role a bit better.
...on everything,
and get into the cartoons of the 50s and 60s, the animation side would be absolutely like this, where you would have where it would pan to show movement.
Just like the monarch butterfly of my namesake.
What? Butterflies aren't deadly?
And then one guy moves.
Dr. Girlfriend! The hatch, please.
Ready for lunch.
And her voice. I know her voice changed from the first to the second episode, where it got a bit more gravelier, and I hate that face. But again, 50s, 60s style comedy. I'm shocked that her voice got as feminine as it did. Like, I don't hear Doc Hammer anymore. I hear, whenever Dr. Girlfriend speaks, I hear a woman's feminine voice, no matter how deep and gravelly it gets.
3, 2, 1, launch! Fly, my beautiful soldiers! Fly!
I love that eye twitch.
Well, that's the last of it. Ready for takeoff.
Yes, go!
Oh,
Now.
he takes drugs.
Stop it, stop it, stop it! The X1 is not a toy.
Buckle up.
Holy mother of crap!
A meteor! From outer space!
Probably want to check it out, huh, Doc?
No time. No time.
He twitches.
I can't get the hatch open. We landed face down.
It's just 3 eyes.
Oh, God. We're gonna die in here. Oh, man. We're not going to have to eat each other, are we?
Screw that. What are we gonna do about poo-poos?
You know, Henchmen went through that, no matter the TV series. I love how they land on the lawn. No airport, just on the lawn.
Stay in the X1, boys.
Aww.
Dr. Venture, we've been expecting you.
Yes, we're right on time, as always. You remember my man Brock from last year?
But of course, we still haven't been able to get the stains out of the carpet. Guards, help
Wouldn't they have been able to replace the carpet by now?
Mr. Sampson with Dr. Venture's baggage, please. Come, Dr. Venture. Once you unload, I'll show you where you can set up your equipment.
Super good. Oh, gentlemen, be careful not to get too close to the X1's engines.
It's glowing green.
Cancer.
Phantom Gator.
No way!
No, there's no need for those. What?
God, what's he doing now?
Being thorough.
Stowed away back when we were down in Brazil last week. Big one, too.
Halt, sir. You can't enter the United Nations with that weapon.
It's all right, soldier. Mr. Sampson is my bodyguard.
Just the same, Doctor. No weapons allowed. I'll have to confiscate it.
Actually, how does that work with the UN? As like the president's secret service is allowed to carry weapons, aren't they? Same thing with the Japanese prime minister, German president from Germany, president from France, that sort of thing.
Go ahead.
I must say, I love how they give him a personality later on and not just psychosis.
Take it from me.
He shakes his head.
And this is the exhibition hall, where you'll be giving your demonstration tomorrow.
God, who designed this place? Frank Lloyd Wrong? Brock, why don't you take the boys over to the hotel now?
Yeah, all right. There's no tail at this con anyway.
Especially the womanizing. He's dead.
Ah, Mr. Senzuri. I'd like you to meet Dr. Venture. Dr. Venture is suspicious.
I love it. I'm here for it, and I love it. That would absolutely be some kind of mind fuck from the 60s cartoon, and they just put it right on its head.
Looking Asian fellow here is Otaku Senzuri. He represents the Onani Corporation of Japan.
I've been most anxious to meet you, Dr. Venture. Most anxious. I've been hearing a lot about the exciting technological advances you've made. I'm eager to see them.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
There was no sound there, was there? No music, no swallowing, no rustling. There's a carry-on. That seemed a bit long, but...
We have liftoff. Gemini, you are go for orbit.
They are so
I'm
bored.
tired of playing astronaut. Crepes, we're in the city that never sleeps. Can't we find something more fun to do?
I don't know, Hank. Pop told us to stay in the hotel the whole trip and not come out. You wouldn't want him to throw a hissy fit, would you?
Well, we don't have to leave the hotel to have an adventure.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably.
Love the ninja. Does this really work? I honestly have no clue.
This is gonna be awesome. Shh, quiet. You don't want to wake up Dad.
How?
Captain to co-captain, prepare to dive.
Roger, Captain. Co-captain closing the hatch.
What the fuck? I locked myself in a chest doing that once. It was terrifying.
Clever boys, but not nearly clever enough. Did they really think they could hide it from me for long?
Not sure about the accent.
Hey,
Seems
don't
kind of
rock the
racist.
boat, Dino.
That's Captain.
How does he not hear them?
And these rough seas ain't my doing.
They ain't my doing. They are so innocent.
Where is it? Where is he hiding it?
playing the J-U-D-O!
They suck so much.
You win this round, Venture. But it is not the last.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Doc.
Oh, I forgot. They foreshadowed this for the longest time.
Doc. Doc.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I was in the mommy place.
Get up. The boys are gone.
Mommy,
Not answering their communicator watches either.
Well, find them. For God's sake, I swear if they screw up my gig at the UN.
Oh, wowie zowie. What a headache. We must have gone off on one of those benders Brock's always talking about. Where are we anyway?
Beats me. Let's check our satellite link navigational watches.
They are so coy. Wait, I just realized they have tan lines.
Gone! Now I remember. That no-good ne'er-do-well ninja must have adios with our watches. That
Dr. Venture's precocious prodigies. They will be his undoing.
His voice changed for the better.
5350. Ah,
What the hell is this supposed to be?
it's an IOU. For your life!
For your life!
You
It hit his
see?
jacket.
Just like the flawless monarch butterfly from which I take my name, the monarch has many ways to sting.
Has many ways to
Monarchs don't sting.
Holy guacamole! A giant butterfly!
Criminy! That's no butterfly. It's that guy that's always hating Dad. Super Runaway!
Super Runaway! I love the stupid poses.
Boys? Come in, boys. What's your location?
Oh, snap! Check this out. It's like some Star Trek crap. What up, fool?
Oh, shit.
Quick, we ride the rails!
It spotted me. Wait, boys.
All right there, princess. I saw you jump the turnstile. Let's go.
Deviant, clearly your fears blinded you, for you dare to lay hands upon. Ah! Oh, that is it.
How is this unlocked? Oh, crap. No capes! Oh, smashed him.
And he's always got that big guy with him, rock something. You can't tell me nothing's going on there.
No, he's just his bodyguard is all.
To be perfectly honest, however, my proposed solar power vehicle is not 100% free of emissions.
I think that's Al Gore they're trying to imitate right there.
Because it emits a special form of ozone, meaning these cars will actually repair our fragile, precious ozone layer while you drive. Jealous?
I think we super lost him.
Good teamwork, big brother.
Hey, look. It's one of those pretty girls Pop was telling us about.
Oh my god.
Boys looking for some action.
And how? We're always looking for action.
And adventure.
Hey, listen. Ain't safe to talk business on the street. Why don't I take you boys back to my busy beehive?
Oh wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no. They are
All right, that's
so
it.
innocent.
I'm through screwing around. Those two are so dead.
What the hell?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen a great many wonderful achievements in science today. Our last presenter's father is a legend in these hallowed halls, and we all expect great things of him. I present to you, from the United States, Dr. Thaddeus Venture.
Watch and learn, Slim.
I wonder how his dad changed
Good
throughout the
evening.
season.
Since the dawn
Like
of
right now, he's a respected scientist, but later on in the seasons, his dad's one of the worst people imaginable. They always meant for his father to be a terrible individual.
time, man has strived to achieve greatness. He's reached toward the heavens. He's journeyed to the bottom of the seas. He's built massive cities full of wonder and beauty. And above all, he sought to make peace with his brothers on this wondrous planet we call Earth. Well, today, mankind takes another small step toward achieving its ultimate goal. I present to you the U-Ray.
The U-Ray? What the fuck?
Dr. Venture, that is enough! What do you think you're doing?
What? I'm showing everyone my new thing. What's the matter? I worked really hard on this.
This is supposed to be a peaceful exhibition of scientific breakthroughs for the betterment of all mankind. And you show up with this weapon of devastation.
Weapon? What are you talking about?
Well, what the hell do you call it?
The U-Ray. I mentioned that. Why, the applications are limitless.
Are you kidding me? You blew up a model city with it. What are we supposed to think? Look, it even melted all the little people and stuff. Oh.
Well, I suppose if it ever fell into the wrong hands, it could be modified and used as a weapon after a fashion. But that's true of almost any technology.
Really? I can't see anybody using Dr. Olafson's amazing Hello helmet for ill. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm terribly sorry we have to conclude our presentations on this note. Please, everyone, if you would adjourn to the next room, we'll be having refreshments and cocktails. Thank you.
The U-Ray, huh? Wouldn't the U-Ray, even with its massive amount of energy output, still be a scientific breakthrough? Because you're talking about something that could be very easily plugged into a wall, be able to fry that type of city. That type of energy output is nearly unheard of anywhere. Like, it melted the entire city all at once. Like, you can do that in an industrial oven, where the atmosphere itself is heated. That, all the energy came from, just the laser itself.
The Kreba boys aren't here to protect your secret this time, Venture.
Ventura.
Well, well, well. It looks as if these Venture boys are not quite so young and innocent as I thought. They seem to have already discovered the fleshy jig of the mommy and daddy dance. No matter. For as the monarch butterfly spins its deadly web, so shall I set my fiercest trap.
Yo, coke, smoke, dope.
He's out.
Oh. No, I'm cool.
He jumps to that awfully quickly.
Bella, you first. I charge you $10 for the Gilded Lily, 20 for the Roman Holiday, 50 for the old Warwiston Carpenter, and for 75 you can sleigh ride down Kilimanjaro.
Ma'am?
Okay, tell you what. Why don't we start nice and slow and get to know each other?
She touched me where I made sissy!
I'm terrified.
Oh, sweet Mama Jama.
Where are they, Monarch? What'd you do with the boys?
Wait a minute, wait. Ow! Ow!
Oh! See, this is why I prefer him away from the psychotic. Oh, that hurts my head.
Hey, look! It's the United Nations! Pop's in there right now!
Jiggy, let's go surprise him!
Way to go, Venture.
Yeah, smooth move, Eclax.
Oh, look who's talking. I seem to remember a certain scientist inventing a little something called the albino bomb a few years back. And as for you, your hastily assembled cardboard diorama entitled Where Does Rain Come From was not exactly the highlight of these proceedings.
Hey, guys.
I love how his only defense is, look how much we all suck.
The Surgeon General from Mexico is mixing up margaritas. Come on!
Dad!
Ugh, boys, what the hell are you doing here? Where have you been?
We've been on a bona fide New York adventure. We saw beautiful girls and ninjas and everything.
Yes, yes. Is Brock with you? I want to get the hell out of here, and I need him to pack up the U-Ray.
Nah, Pop. We haven't seen him.
Very well, then you two can help me. Mother of crap. Security! Security!
Wait, he's disappeared!
No! He's right there!
It's behind a plant.
Nice work, boys. I'm very sorry about this, Dr. Venture. Although it serves you right for bringing that thing in here. With all these foreigners around, someone's bound to try to steal a weapon like that.
Weapon?
He wasn't trying to steal it, he was masturbating like a teenager with a fast internet connection.
Master what?
Like an evil master plan?
No, boys, Otaku Senzuri isn't evil. He's a technology fetishist. A man who can only achieve full arousal when in the presence of high-tech equipment. Electronics, computers, undersea robots, that sort of thing.
The voice acting got so much better later on.
It's only natural your dad's work would have piqued his fancy. Fine technological doodad like this.
Fine technological doodad? You mean you like it?
We sure do, Doc.
Oh, God.
The Army will take 100 of them.
I don't know what use the Army will have for them, but it's a deal, General.
No, I have no idea what the use the Army would have.
I'd better get right to work on those.
Well, looks like all's well that ends well. Another successful adventure for the best family in the whole wide world. Go Team Venture!
Yeah, I suppose. But wait a minute. What happened to Brock?
Phew, that was some workout, big man. But I guess you're gonna have to go look for those boys now, huh?
They'll turn up.
They'll turn up.
Besides, I still got $300 left.
Ooh, 3 bills can buy you an awful lot of things.
I know. I'm gonna want change.
Okay. This was a blast from the past. I forgot how corny it used to be, honestly. I'm used to the really polished, really intelligent parody. This is more of a run-of-the-mill type parody where everything's so straightforward. Overall, I can see where they built from, but I don't like it as it is now. Now, if you check the description below, you can find my Twitch account, as well as any other thoughts that occur to me during post. Because the Lord freaking knows how many times that's occurred to me during these. But for now, everyone please enjoy and have fun.